childhood in Norway was marred by the wartime destruction of his family's home, and yet Bjorn Erik Borgen's life has been a series of success stories.
His love of everything alpine that flourished as a child can most probably be traced back to the lifestyle of his indigenous homeland and the reality that skiing was a vital and sometimes required mode of transportation.
As a boy, Bjorn and his buddies routinely skied back and forth from school, and many of their other sporting activities centered around skiing and racing.
Erik, having spent literally weeks sheltering in a cave outside of Borgen with his mother, and then coming to the United States with not two nickels to rub together.
He was set back hard, his whole family was, when their home was bombed. And they came over here and they settled in Wisconsin.
Vail Storm was not exactly located in what would be considered mountainous terrain. It was surrounded by hills and small mountains, which received large amounts of snow each winter.
Because it was used primarily by Scandinavians, Storm's school activities included a heavy dose of alpine skiing.
When Bjorn was just 11, he became involved in ski jumping. He grew to become a junior champion ski jumper in high school.
Academic and athletic prowess led him to the University of Wisconsin and the Harvard Graduate School of Business.
In 1975, Borgen acquired Founders Asset Management, which he built into one of the leading mutual fund companies, specializing in growth stock investing.
Founders Fund was one of the first US-based funds to make significant investments outside the United States, including purchases in several Scandinavian-based technological companies.
In 1998, he sold Founders in order to concentrate his effort on the Borgen Investment Group and the Borgen Family Foundation. The same year, Borgen began to spend additional time in Norway, and in 2003, he began to make investments there.
He obviously has a love and passion for the sport, but I also think he's arguably one of the most savvy investors and business people. I think some of it might have been a passion play, others might be he saw, and like so many of our early founders of this community, he saw something others didn't.
Two of his more prominent acquisitions included a crucial investment in Kvitfjell, the legendary Norwegian Olympic ski destination, embarking on an endeavor to cultivate it into a modern world-class destination.
Another one of Borgen's major acquisitions was POC, a Swedish company that produces specialized ski products such as helmets and goggles.
What he brought to the table was not only his financial support, but his vision and drive to try to find a way to make the ski racing sport affordable to everyone.
Back in the States, Bjorn has been instrumental in the development of several ski programs in Colorado and nationally that have elevated the reputation of both the state and the nation around the world.
Erik created the Streeter program, which brought Friends of Ski Club together. They paid a premium, and since 1986, the Streeter program has given $1.5 million to Ski Club. This is just one of the creative things that Erik has done to promote skiing in Colorado and nationally.
Erik's involvement with Ski and Snowboard Club Vail is multi-generational, with his own involvement on the board, and when his own children, Jan Erik and Kaya and Randi, were involved with the club, as well as now his grandchildren being involved in the sport, not just at the ski club, but at the US Ski Team level. I mean, it's hard to describe the impact that Erik has had on Ski and Snowboard Club Vail, from helping us realize the dreams that we had to build a world-class training facility, to supporting the program in every way.
He played a critical role in securing the trio of World Alpine Ski Championships for Vail and Beaver Creek in 1989, 1999, and 2015, while also working closely on the annual Birds of Prey World Cup event in Beaver Creek.
He knew all the key players in Scandinavian nations and also FIS because of his World Cups. And so he was instrumental. He campaigned with us all over the world. He was dedicated, he was driven, and he made a big difference.
And it was Erik's great connectivity to the ski world because he being from Norway and owning a ski area and knowing so many of the skiers. And his judgment through all that was extraordinary. And his salesmanship was extraordinary.
When he saw the opportunity that we could have by expanding the World Championships and so forth in a very positive way, he was a wonderful leader, a wonderful partner, and a great friend of ski racing.
We felt extremely welcome when we reached this Attack Your Vikings. We've always felt like home in Colorado, and I think Bjorn was an important part of this. Bjorn, thank you. Congratulations again, and thank you for always taking good care of the Norwegians in Colorado.
On the national front, he's been a member of the US Ski and Snowboard Foundation for many years. Borgen's ability to provide leadership in accomplishing major projects is only surpassed by his willingness to provide crucial funding for enhancing the sport of skiing.
He is truly a behind-the-scenes force whose dedication and commitment is now bearing fruit in the national and international levels.
He rolls up his sleeves. He attends every single meeting. He's willing to take calls at any time. And he has this amazing ability to look well out into the future and make sure that the nonprofit that he's supporting is constantly reinventing itself and looking at the trends that are coming to make sure that organization stays in a leadership position.
I don't know if there's anybody who's been more influential in the world of ski racing, and certainly in Colorado and probably nationally, with the work that he's done with the Vail Valley Foundation and bringing the World Championships to the Vail Valley, as well as all of the time that he spent on the board of the US Ski and Snowboard Association and the US Ski Team. He's been incredibly influential and a positive influence on the sport of ski racing in the United States.
We are honored to welcome Bjorn Erik Borgen to the Colorado Snowsports Hall of Fame as an honored member of the class of 2024.